starting Friday, June 20th at 9 p.m., he begins his 7th season on one of my favorite shows, Stargate SG-1. Please welcome Richard Dean Anderson. Sir.
Congratulations on your Emmy.
Thank you very much.
I'm just throwing it out there. I think you got a shot.
Thanks, man. It's so good to have you. I'm sorry that I geeked out on you backstage.
No, not at all.
Such a fan.
What's really was nice to see was your the routine that you launch into before you come out here. Do the folks know about it?
No, they don't know about the stuff that happens.
Should they know for any litigious reasons?
You can
I give this away?
Yeah, you can tell them.
I've never been on the show before, and I'm a wanderer on talk shows. I like to go backstage, and so I wandered backstage and right out here beyond the entrance. And as the music is churning up, he goes to every one of his people back there, makeup, hair, wardrobe, and sticks his butt in their face, and they all give him a whack.
That's why it's good to have your own show, man.
And your own lawyer sitting in the wings.
Yeah, you're just waiting. Lawsuit number 1.
There's just no energy on this show. I'm going to fall asleep soon. My God, it's maddening.
Yeah, this is a great show. We have a lot of fun, and I get really excited when I get people that I love. I've loved you since MacGyver. There's no one that did not like MacGyver. I will say that, and I'm speaking for folks. We love the show. You could make a car with a tic-tac. So great.
I got to tell you, I haven't done I've sort of been, I don't want to say social shut-in, but I've been working my fanny off, which is hilarious to see the where are they now requests they get. I've been working since I left then, but I haven't done a talk show in years and years and years, and to come on this one, the first one in like half a decade, and to be like just nothing but accolades. I get a little sheepish and a little shy, but thanks.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I love MacGyver.
Say it again.
I love MacGyver. And what's great is you're actually working on another MacGyver, on a young MacGyver, and you play his uncle?
All right. I'm not playing it. No, I'm not. In fact, Paramount asked me to be associated with or to be involved with the project, and I just I had to make a decision, actually. I just, as much as I wish everyone the best of luck as they pursue,
you're right.
it was time for me not so much to make any more lateral or backwards movements in my career. And
you have to go upward and onward.
I just said, you know, by all means, do the best they can. And one of the executives, a dear friend of mine over there, said that I'd be proud of it, that they've done a good job. So I wish them luck on the launch.
Well, I can't wait to see it. But the good thing is Stargate. Great show, 7th season now. It's 150 episodes. Did you think when you were making it that 150 episodes later?
Not at all. My original commitment to the show, to Stargate, was 2 seasons, essentially, which is like 2 22-episode seasons. And within the first 6 weeks, I think, we got picked up for another 2 years.
Right.
So, and before it just started to snowball, and now we're in the middle of our 7th season. I think there's been a request for another year. It's just one of those, I somehow get attached to these, to longevity kind of goes with my name when it comes to TV series. And I had no idea. I didn't expect it, certainly. So I'm still making the commute between Vancouver and Los Angeles here.
So to bring everyone up to speed, in case you are not a sci-fi fan like myself and you haven't seen it, in the movie Stargate, we find pyramids that are built by extraterrestrials, and you're part of a team called SG-1, and I'll let you take it on from there as well. Just shut up.
You're kind of like jump ball. Well, actually, why don't I simplify it, because obviously everyone here has seen the show. No, it's the concept is based on it. I mean, it's one of the reasons I felt comfortable getting involved with it, because the movie itself had a great potential for longevity as a series, because we're going through this wall of water. It's probably the greatest TV prop ever created. because once you're through this, the Stargate, you can create any story you want, because there are all these ancient civilizations that have been created, civilizations that have been plucked by the bad guys. I'll just simplify because I have the slightest idea what's going on the show. But, and we go solve the problems and save the universe week after week. But it's a, and in fact, I brought something with you. This has been a 10-minute transition, right? The segue. I brought a little something for you, because I knew, I've been told that you're a massive fan of the show.
Gimme.
And this, you'll have to, and this is kind of a twofold presentation here. You got it?
That's one of the ships.
This cost, no, it's a hand device. This actually cost $87,000 to make. I'm lying.
Oh, man, I was going to sell that bad boy.
But it's close to it. That's, I'm not sure if we're going to get to the clip or not, but that opened up some kind of portal through which I traveled and ate some lettuce and went crazy and hallucinated and shot a pig.
That's some good TV right there.
Thank you.
Well, as soon as we come back, we're going to have that clip, and I'm going to stay here and study my alien device.
The second part to this gift when you come back.
We'll be right back. More with Richard Dean Anderson. Welcome back. I'm here with Richard Dean Anderson. I've just vaporized 3 gold, and we have that clip that we were talking about.
Yeah, it's a well, this you have to keep in mind now. This shouldn't be coming out of an executive producer's mouth, but I kind of lose track of what's going on in the show. I cannot. You could track things better than I can.
Sure, I'll tell you. You want me to start at the beginning?
Well, the
very first episode.
In the beginning. No, this thing opens a portal through which I travel, and with Mayborn, who you know better than I do, and we've eaten something to help us survive, and this is kind of almost a Papillon-esque sort of clip. It's very short, and Wylie, I don't know if you should watch this, but go ahead.
Let's take a look. That's some good eating. You brought a special guest with you today.
Yes, a very shy yet gregarious 4.5-year-old who's the love of my life. In fact, she's sitting next to me right here.
Oh! There she is. There she is. Hey, sweetheart. Is she a fan of the show?
This show?
No, yours.
You know what? She's become a fan of MacGyver to some degree. We pass through it occasionally, or surf through it, and there I am in '80s, mullet.
I didn't want to bring up the mullet, but yes, you had like the spiky hair on top, and it was long and back.
I was one of the icebreakers on that. Rod Stewart, myself, Barry Melrose is still kind of hanging on to that. Stargate's got a lot of guns, and even though they're overtly bad guys, it's kind of tough to.
But they're energy weapons. They're fueled by energy cells. It's not real.
Not the one O'Neill carries around. I got a P90. It's a full-blown military. Although it's military. At 4.5, I think I'm going to wait to try and explain why Daddy's shooting guns.
Especially a pig. You don't want to explain that to a child.
Well, and especially hallucinations. I mean, how do I describe that to a 4-year-old?
That's a talk that you'll have after high school.
Yeah, well after high school. Well after high school.
We have a similar experience, I was told. I used to work in theme parks, and you did as well at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you work?
Disney World and Universal Studios and Six Flags over Mid-America.
Oh, you got around. You couldn't keep the job, right?
Oh.
Mine was, well, I had 2. One was 1520 AD, which was a 16th century cabaret where I was the only talking mime who juggled and worked the floor. And then I worked at Marineland of the Pacific as an entertainment director and had no idea what I was doing. but wrote these shows and made sure that I was written into them. So,
Right.
So the one that I wrote for the killer whale, Orky and Corky, rest their souls, what had me. Yeah, that's close.
That's close.
It's more elephant, but. The one that I wrote for Orky and Corky, I wrote myself in as an old sea salt who comes back and sees these killer whales in the harbor. And anyway, long story short, I ended up on top of a 20-foot ladder with a mackerel in my mouth and having this massive tonnage of whale come up and snatch it out of my mouth. It was great. And the trainers were great because they'd make the fish shorter and shorter and shorter as the season going on. So I had minnows by the end of the season. And
well, I'm glad that you got good employment and you were able to leave that before a fish bit your head off.
I kind of miss it, to be honest.
Oh, well, we can fix that.
I bet you can.
It's so good having you, and
this is an honor, man.
Man, it's so good.
You're the coolest.
And I'll make sure that. Oh, there she is.
What are you doing, baby?
There she is.
Oh, your mom's gonna love this. Huh?
He saves the world, and he's a family man. Stargate SG-1 7th season premieres Friday, June 20th at 9 on the Sci-Fi Channel. Richard Dean Anderson and his little lady will be right back.